Hello and welcome back to another episode of Financial News. My name is Paul Munichel and I'm a financial advisor with Ameriprise Financial, and today is Monday, March 20th. Today I am going to focus on a little bit about student loans and what's happening there potentially, and then give you a little bit of a market update on how the futures are looking before the market opens today on Monday, and then finish the show today with just the year-to-date main index returns. Ron Jankowski is off, my co-host, but he will be back with us next week, and we plan on bringing you a new show next week, of course, of your money and financial news. So today I'm going to start off, like I said, talking about how consumer spending is likely to take a modest hit once the moratorium on student loan payments expires. Now, the exact date for the resumption of payments, however, it still remains uncertain. Borrowers remain in limbo as the Supreme Court considers its decision on President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Now, according to the Biden administration, about 20 million of the current 45 million student loan borrowers would see their loan balances reduced or eliminated if the court upholds its debt forgiveness action. Of course, this would significantly reduce the number of individuals and the dollar amount of payments expected to resume once the moratorium on payments concludes. Now, currently, student loan payments are expected to resume either 60 days after the Supreme Court decision is announced or 60 days after June 30th, whichever comes first. Now, according to studentaid.gov, borrowers should receive a new statement and payment information at least 21 days before any resumption of payments is due. According to the New York Federal Reserve Bank, the current moratorium on payments is saving student loan borrowers approximately $5 billion per month. As such, we estimate that a resumption of payments would reduce total consumer spending by about 0.3% to 0.5%. Now, this, of course, is all still up depending on how the courts decide and how this plan will pay out. We don't know exactly. This is the news we have now. It's a fluid situation and subject to change. So if you have student debt out there, just watch the news closely, of course. This is a big topic that once the courts decide, more will unfold. So stay with it, and more will become of this topic. Now, switching gears, this is normally where Ron takes over the portion of the show, and he gives us how the futures of the market look. So with him off this week, I will do that part. And today, Monday again, before the market opens, the U.S. stock index futures, they're flat, but they're volatile this morning following another busy weekend with the banking sector. Now, markets in Asia closed lower, with Hong Kong down nearly 3%. Europe trading modestly higher and well off the session lows. Looking over at bonds, Treasury yields remain under pressure, with the 2-year at 3.85%, which is mostly flat, and the 10-year at 3.43%. Gold up 0.7% after gaining 6% last week. Bitcoin up another 5% pre-market, and WTI down 1.5% after losing 13% last week. That was its biggest pullback since April of 2020. And finally, going to conclude the show with the market index year-to-date returns. We are looking year-to-date before the market opens of the S&P up about 2%, Dow Jones down about 3%, and the NASDAQ up about 11%. So that's going to do it for today. Again, my name is Paul Municle. As always, if you have questions at home about anything that I reported, feel free to contact your financial advisor, your tax professional. And if you're not working with a financial advisor and have questions to ask of one or need a second opinion to the person you're working with, you can always feel free to give me a call with financial questions. I am not a CPA, but I'm a financial advisor. My phone number directly is 708-226-3412. And with that, I'm going to say have a good day, and we will be back next week with more